Okay, we are back for another episode of Sundays in Arizona, and started putting some photo etch on this one, but this little seam line here and here, trying to clean them up in there is a pain in the keister. But I got it, it's all done. This is ready to go to primer, and not bad. Good solid fits against the top and bottom of this here, this piece here to the deck. Really good fit. The photo etch I'm not too happy with. It is very, very brittle. It's the Mark 1 that I got for this one, but we'll make do, get her done. So this is just dry fitted in there for now. But yeah, that seam up front, you're definitely going to have to take care of it front and behind there. It shows up pretty good. So, okay. We're going to keep moving on and getting some more of these sub-assemblies done. We'll be back. Okay, got another one done here, and don't forget, you gotta, if you're going to use the photo etch, you gotta fill in those two blocks there. Good fit, ain't bad, not bad at all. I still gotta do a little cleanup right here, get rid of that gap in the seam line. This one wasn't a lot of cleanup on it, which is pretty good. The only tricky part is this front piece right here. That's a kind of a little, you gotta get this piece right. This will get shot, and then glass, the canopy glass, this stuff right here will be inserted from the back side. Those are some big portholes. And then there's some more right here, one on each side. That one's a fun little one. But we got that one done. Let me highlight these. But we're moving on. Okay, next one up. I don't know why the trumpeter does what they do with their, where they attach their sprue points, but got this one cleaned up. Got a little sanding to do here and there. Got to fill in those two little spots for the plastic ladders if you're going to use the photo etch as always. But they like to put their attachment points on these little thin areas here like this, and you got to try to get them all cleaned up. Or in the front where they got these ribs, they'll attach it on those ribs, and trying to match it up is real pain, but you can do it with a little time and effort, but you'll get it done. But this one's ready to go to prime too, along with that other one. Got this one started. I cut the ladder off right here and have it filled. I'm still debating if I want to try to take all those out and put glass in there. Haven't decided. There's not much room to work in there to get it all squared off, and plus there's a, see that bow in there? Kind of interferes with this one. So I may just fill that back in and just paint those black. But yeah, we'll decide sooner or later. But same thing here, you got to clean up the edge. So it was attached right there. You got this little lip, and you got to try to clean underneath that and round that off without damaging it too much. Kind of a pain in the butt, but I think they would attach it on the bottom. But yeah, this one's ready to go to prime too. So, alright, we'll keep cracking on. Okay, I got the two big ventilators are ready to go into prime. So that's good. Typical, just like I say, attachment point right there and right there. You got to try to save that little lip. They could have done a little better job of that, but yeah, the two main ventilator caps are ready to go. How I'm putting these together is just using a little stick tack on a toothpick. It holds them on the right, just right for painting. You can see that one's been painted. So got most of the big legs done for the tripods. They're all nice and smooth and ready to rock and roll. Same thing, I used to use the stick tack on the toothpick. Holds it up pretty good. The main legs are done. These ones were quite fun to do because once again they do their wonderful injection points at the wrong spots. But yep, so those are all done. These are pretty solid. They don't have a lot of flex in them, so that's a good thing. The only one that flexed real bad was this one here, and I think it's for the main one down below, but what I did, I think I already mentioned, I put a piece of brass rod down through it, which you can push with your finger down in there. And it seemed to stiffen it up quite a bit. And then for painting, I just push the rod out so I'll hold it. A little holder can do it. They're not bad, like I say. You just have to kind of play with that seam line and get it nice and tight to get rid of it. So, but those are all ready to rock and roll. Got a lot of priming to do, I guess. And I got this little piece cleaned up. Still, once again, you can see that where my thumbnail is right there. Let's see. So they tend to put this thing, that attachment point, right on that little line right there. And it's oh man, talk about a pain in the butt. It's between scraping and sanding, you can get it back, but it's micro work. I gotta still sand right here to get that where the ladder's gonna go, but that piece is ready to rock. So it's getting there. I got the main deck secured now. I just didn't want to throw it over here for you, but okay, we'll clean this mess up and move on. Okay, well, spent some time doing these little fun things. The two different sizes of searchlights, and cleaning them up. There's a lot of seam lining on it, but you got to get rid of it. But nice thing is, they all move. Pretty cool. Just got to prime them. So there's three of those little guys. Alright, there. Three of the little ones, and like I say, they all move. You can pivot them. And then four of the big ones that used to be on the funnel, that got moved to what they call the clover leaf on the back of the back tripod. But yeah, they all move. Kind of cool. So they'll get primed, painted gray, and then the interior will get some liquid. There it is. Liquid chrome, and then the lens. Works pretty good. Shines it up. It's good stuff. Well, I was trying to find a brass one, but they don't make colored brass in this stuff. Well, if anyone knows one, please let me know. It'd be great to do the shift propellers and stuff with. So these are going to prime too. Like I say, I got a lot of priming to do. And then I got some more sub-assemblies I want to get done here. And we'll be back. Okay, we are back. As you can see, I got some more sub-assemblies done here. This is what they call the projector booth on the back. And they have a little, the only thing that shows on top is that. But if you look at the pictures of the Arizona, there's I made this as best I could. I just took an old rangefinder and cut it in half. But there's a giant speaker on top of that box if you look at photographs. So this would project the sound towards the movie screen on the ship. Well, this is called the ejector booth. Projector, yeah. Jeez, what was I thinking? But yeah. So that's a projector booth, and it has a little thing there. You can add that to the 1350 or the 200. It's your call, but it gives it a little more authentic. So we got that done. The rangefinder, the big one. This one is a pain in the butt because both injection marks are right here, and when you go to sand them, you make a swill across the front. So you're going to have to level that out. And then there's an injection line that goes all the way, or mold line goes all the way around. The bottom is hollow. If you want to fill that, be my guest. It's your call. So these were optical rangefinders. So pretty good detail on them. So that one's done. That one's a pain. Where's that one at? That oh, these gun tubs that were added right before her destruction. Typical, like I say. There's that dang injection mark right below that little lip. And you can spend hours sanding in here, but you got a problem is you're going to make a swill in there as usual. So that one's a pain in the butt. I don't know why they did. Couldn't have done the injection attachment points here. Sure would have been nice. But I mean, for kit's pretty well detailed. Ventilators are good. This is one of the other vents I got done. Got the photo etch on it. There. And typical. Right on the edge again. Jeez. It's going to be my MO. Got all the lockers done. These little radio service lockers and the other rangefinders. So this is all going to go to prime too, and then we'll start getting it colored and copied and placed on this bad girl. Yeah, you can see it right here. I can see it right there where that mold. As careful as you cut, I even cut long, you're still going to nick those things up. So don't forget if you're doing the 200, there's little ventilator screens here that you're going to have to put a little stuff in. But overall, I've been pretty impressed with the kit. It's a lot better than the 350, I'll tell you that. So, alright, we're going to keep cracking on. Okay, just a little quick follow-up here. I was watching a video the other day of a gentleman over in, I believe it's Taiwan, builds 1/3 scale ships, and so he goes along and does his own little, he paints and raises it up, you know, your hull plating, and he's got, I'm trying to find them, but I found these, kind of cool. But he uses a decal that has little resin raised rivets on it. But if you can't find them, Eduard makes photo etch rivets, plates. So you got doubles, singles, and then like a bigger single on this. And you get 2 per the pack. So if you're ever interested in trying to detail your ship up, I may do this like on the Texas or something, or even Warspite. You know, those ones that were still built with solid riveting. So I picked up a couple just to see how they would do. God, if I would have known about these earlier, I would try to find them in 200 and put them on the Arizona. But, yeah. So I got these out of England. All you have to do is just Google search it, 1/350 photo etch rivets, and it should come up in Google for you. Fast service from England, which is kind of cool, considering this is Eduard comes out of the Czech Republic. But yeah, so there's cool. They even got ones with weld lines. For the guys that are going to be doing the big truck build, there is also some photo etch or those decals that you can put on top of, you know, the old cab overs where they had the 70s and the 80s, they had the rivets all over them. You can get those. It's online. You can find it. There's I saw it on eBay, I think it was, one of the sites. Guy actually put pictures of his semi he was building with the little rivets on there. So just something to throw out there to you. I think this is going to wrap it up for this week. I'll get this stuff primed and ready to go. But hope everyone had a wonderful New Year. Everybody's safe. And I guess they got their first new case of flu Rona in LA. So this person came back from Mexico and has the flu and the Rona, so they're calling it the flu Rona. Whatever. Alright. Take care.